talk propositions. It's Tap In with L&M, and today we are highlighting Proposition 16 from California.
Vote.
Proposition 16 is a constitutional amendment that would repeal Proposition 209.
Proposition 209 actually banned the use of affirmative action involving race-based and sex-based preferences in California. Now, the reason why this is such a hot topic is because of affirmative action, which was in place before this law kind of banned it.
Affirmative action was beneficial because it forced companies to be accountable. Before companies can say, oh, we didn't hire any black people because nobody was qualified.
Which kind of they do that right now, right?
Yeah, the CEO of Wells Fargo just said that. He said we don't have black people as executives because there's not enough qualified black people in the candidate pool. If you vote no on this Proposition 16, you want to keep affirmative action off the table. You want to give these companies the right to say, oh, these people aren't qualified. We didn't hire black folks because they ain't qualified enough. You want to keep giving these companies that right. If you vote yes for Proposition 16, you're saying, you know what, we need affirmative action back in place to hold these companies accountable, to hold these universities accountable. Public contracting, if you want to put pressure on these companies to say, listen, you guys can't use the excuse to say we're not qualified. You have to have a certain percentage of people of color in this company.
Now, just to be clear, yet again, racial quotas are not on the table. That actually has been banned by the Supreme Court ruling since 1978. So they can't just say, oh, we're just meeting this quota just because that's what we have to do. But does a vote on this proposition mean that you are encouraging discrimination?
No, we're not encouraging discrimination.
Because that's the argument when it comes to affirmative action.
But that's
because you can discriminate against, Caucasians. You can discriminate against other people just because of the whole affirmative action and basing it off of race, sex.
But you know what that sounds like? That sounds like when white folks say you're reverse racist. Affirmative action was set up because we weren't able to get the jobs that we qualified for, and we're disproportionately being accepted to college and getting these jobs. So for somebody to say, oh, that's racist to have affirmative action, no, it's racist for us to have to bring anything like that into the picture
in order to level the playing field.
That's a fact. Like, come on, what are we talking about?
That was a synopsis on Proposition 16. It's Tap In with L&M.
Tap in.